Welcome back to your Yankees Latest. I'm your host, John Laloggia. Life sucks right now. The Yankees are bad. I'm trying not to go to a dark place, but I'm thinking this team is so bad that they will not make the playoffs, which is insane. They are a couple games now behind Boston, who keeps winning. Yankees get swept by the Marlins. That's right. The Miami Marlins. They get swept. Absolutely terrible. They lose 7-3 today. They fall to 60-52. Like I said, Red Sox won again today, so they're 2 games up. I don't know what to say. If the pitching's good, the defense sucks. If the hitting's good, the pitching sucks. If they're scoring runs, the base running's bad. This team isn't good defensively, can't run the bases. Without Judge, they're a lost team, and they've not been pitching well, and really no phase of the game are they excelling at, and it's alarming. Game 1, they lost. That was one of the worst losses I've ever seen in baseball. Definitely a Yankees game. They lose 13-12. So they jump ahead early, aided by a 3-run homer by Stanton. Then Marlins rally. Stowers hits a grand slam to tie the game in the 7th. The Marlins walk it off in the 9th with a win, thanks to Ramirez's RBI single, former Yankee. And it was so bad. I could not believe it. Game 2, they completely get blanked 2-0. They manage only 3 hits. Ramirez again hits two solo home runs. And Yuri Perez held the Yankees scoreless through 6. So, again, nothing. 3 hits. And then today, they lose 7-3. Grisham hits a nice leadoff home run, which is great. Luis Gil returned from injury today. Not great. 3 1/3, 5 earned. It's his first start of the year. There's going to be some growing pains there. Velocity wasn't where I'd like it to be. Kyle Stowers again hits a huge 3-run homer, kills us. Jazz hits a 2-run bomb, and then Cabrera struck out 7 Yankees over 7 strong innings. So this sweep is the first time the Yankees have been swept by the Marlins in any series, regular or postseason. The Marlins are now 500 and arguably could possibly make the playoffs, which was maybe a reason why they didn't sell at the deadline. The Yankees have now slipped to 3rd place in the AL East, and they're just crumbling before our very eyes. Still hold a wild card spot, but losing ground to several division rivals. Just a tremendous disappointment, and I'm just sad. Gil was not great. He labored, but that's it's his first start of the season. But what did we expect him to do? He's pretty good velocity, but overall, he needed 52 pitches to get through the first 2 innings. He walked 4. The 3-run bomb to Stowers, obviously hurt later, but overall, it's just not good. It's just not good enough. I'm not going to kill Gil because it's his first start back, but will Aaron Boone ever be fired? I don't think so. I don't think he'll ever be fired. I think Cashman and Boone are gonna stay forever. This is never going to end. I don't see a end in sight. He just keeps saying the same stuff over and over again. Was it Jeter criticized him, saying this isn't good enough? Also A-Rod too. Jeter was like, they make way too many mistakes. They can't get away with doing that against great teams. You just can't do that. They had base running mistakes. It's, Jazz getting doubled off on second the other night. You can't do it. You have to clean it up. A-Rod. suggested lack of accountability, and said if one of us would have made that mistake when we were playing, our butts would be on the bench. And then Boone said, look, we're the Yankees. When we lose games, if it's in and around a mistake, that criticism is fair game. But at the end of the day, we have all the pieces to be a really good team. That's on me and all of us to get the most out of that. Basically a nothing burger from Aaron Boone. This guy just will say anything to keep his job. Cashman too. Aaron Boone is not going to fire this team up. I'm not saying flipping chairs and getting thrown out. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying talking to these guys, making adjustments, the base running. Like, guys, you're going to give up hits. You're going to walk guys. You're going to strike out. It's the nature of the game. But these base running errors, these mental lapses, they just cannot happen. The defensive errors that we're seeing are unacceptable. Anthony Volpe, if he continues to make errors, can't play shortstop. He just can't. I know he's been hitting the ball a little bit better, but it's unacceptable. This is the New York Yankees. You had a commanding lead, and now you're in third place and on the verge of possibly not making the playoffs. It's insane. No, I don't think Aaron Boone will ever be fired as long as Cashman's there. I think he's a good manager, but that's all I think he is. And do I think managers make that big a difference? I think they make a difference, but I also think too that when you're struggling like this, you need a manager that behind closed doors is getting in the face of some players, telling them this is unacceptable. You will be benched. You will not play if this happens again. But you can't threaten any of these players. Like, what can you do? You know? And I feel like there are ways to criticize or reprimand or teaching lessons, and Boone's just not doing it. He certainly doesn't give a shit about the fans or the media saying, oh, everything's great, we're awesome. He was hired to be the team's big brother and give everyone a pat on the back and tell them they're awesome. But they're not. And I don't think he's doing that behind closed doors because we keep saying the same stuff. And it's infuriating. This team needs a different type of leadership. And it's not Aaron Boone. Aaron Boone's not going to be able to turn this ship around. The only way this ship turns around is if Judge comes back and starts tearing the cover off the ball, and then everyone's amped and being like, okay, we can actually win now. This team is dead without Aaron Judge. They are a lifeless team. And Aaron Boone isn't going to help that at all. Latest injuries and transactions. Loaizaga, he right mid-stiff, like back stiffness, like in his right midsection. He's examined by the team doctor, and more to come on that, TBD. Mark Leiter Jr., left fibular head stress fracture. It's a weird one. He's supposed to return the next day or two. He threw 16 pitches in a minor league rehab stint in AA Somerset, so could be activated this next series against Texas, the 4th through the 6th. But Boone said he might make one other appearance in the minors. Judge, we're all praying to God he comes back like tomorrow. His possible return is August 5th. That right elbow flexor strain. So he took on-field batting practice the last couple of days in Miami. He's scheduled to travel to Tampa tomorrow for live at-bats, and then could be activated when eligible on the 5th at Texas. So fingers crossed, because they need him back so bad. This team, if they don't get Judge back, this team will miss the playoffs. You heard it here first. I hope that this gets clipped and circulated around the internet. It's August 3rd. If Aaron Judge is out for the rest of the season, if he does not come back consistently and play for this Yankees team will die, roll over, and not make the playoffs, which is unfathomable considering their start. Last one, Fernando Cruz, left oblique strain, August, September. He threw from the mound yesterday, first time since his injury, and felt pretty good. So we'll see. Who knows? This team needs to wake up. They start a 3-game set against Texas in Texas tomorrow. And then they have an off day and then a Friday, Saturday, Sunday game against the Astros at home, who just got Correa, who just hit a bomb today. So that should be real fun. But we can at least all enjoy our hatred for the Astros during that series. But hopefully Judge comes back soon and we right this ship. That's been your Yankees Latest. I'm your host, John Laloggia. Thanks so much for all the support. Please like and subscribe, and we will see you tomorrow. Take care. Have a good one.